calling on God. For the scripture says, whoever believes on him will not be put to shame. For the same Lord over all is rich to all who call upon him. When God put into action his plan to reconcile us to himself through his only begotten Son, Jesus, he knew that for as long as we would be in our mortal bodies, we would need to walk the walk of faith. It is in faith that we call upon him. The Bible is replete with verses that instruct us to call upon the Lord. And those verses also tell us what the result will be. Consider, for example, Psalm 50 verse 15, which says, "Call upon me in the day of trouble. I will deliver you, and you shall glorify me." God's promise is to deliver you from your trouble after you do the calling. David speaks from his experience when he says, "In the day of my trouble, I will call upon you, for you will answer me." If you have read the stories about David, you know the Lord proves himself strong on David's behalf over and over again. He delivered David from dangers, enemies, and death. And this David proclaims, "The Lord is near to all who call upon him, to all who call upon him in truth." Because of the Lord's faithfulness, David resolved thus, "Because he has inclined his ear to me, therefore I will call upon him as long as I live." David knew he would continue to call on the Lord for the rest of his life. You and I, like David, should call upon the Lord in faith and experience his response to us. Does the Lord always answer and deliver us immediately? Sometimes, right after calling on the Lord, there is immediate deliverance, and we are flooded with immediate relief as we see the answer to our prayers. Other times, however, we must wait in faith, believing he will answer. Isaiah 40:31 has a promise for us that even as we wait, we will receive a reward. But those who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. You and I can be assured that we will not be put to shame, and that the Lord over all is rich to all who call upon him. He will be incredibly generous toward you. In abundance will he satisfy you with his mercy, grace, deliverance, and provision. All because we heed his command when he says, "Call to me, and I will answer you, and show you great and mighty things which you do not know." Pastor Dawn.